Greetings. This is like it's the first time. The Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1. Love righteousness, ye that be judges of the earth. Think of the Lord with a good heart, and in simplicity of heart seek him. For he will be found of them that tempt him not, and showeth himself unto such as do not distrust him. For froward thoughts separate from God. For into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin. For the Holy Spirit of discipline will flee deceit, and remove from thoughts that are without understanding, and will not abide when unrighteousness cometh in. For wisdom is a loving spirit, and will not acquit a blasphemer of his words. For the Most High is witness of his reins, and the true beholder of his heart, and the hearer of his tongue. Verse 7. For the Spirit of the Most High filled the world, and that which containeth all things has knowledge of the voice. Therefore, he that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid, neither shall vengeance, when it punisheth, pass by him. For inquisition shall be made into the counsels of the ungodly, and the sound of his words shall come unto the Lord for the manifestation of his wicked deeds. For the ear of jealousy heareth all things, and the noise of murmurings is not hid. Therefore, beware of murmuring, which is unprofitable, and refrain your tongue from backbiting, for there is no word so secret that shall go for naught, and the mouth that belieth slayeth the soul. Seek not death in the error of your life, and pour not upon yourself destruction with the works of your hands. For I am made not death, neither has he pleasure in the destruction of the living. For he created all things, that they might have their being. And the generations of the world were healthful, and there is no poison of destruction in them, nor the kingdom of death upon the earth. For righteousness is immortal, but ungodly men with their works in words called it to them. For when they thought to have it their friend, they consumed to naught, and made a covenant with it, because they are worthy to take part with it. That's the end of chapter 1. My takeaway from the reading of this chapter is, if righteousness is immortal, and there was no poison of destruction in them, nor the kingdom of death upon the earth, it was the ungodly men who called the poison of destruction here. So just like with our body, this is another example of us being the microcosm of the macro. So just like within each of us, there is no sickness or disease on its own, naturally. It's the things that we call to ourselves in the form of our diet, in the form of our habits, in the form of our thought processes. All of these things lend to making the body diseasy or giving it disease. The body is always attempting to heal itself, as is the earth. But in order for it to achieve that task, the body as well as the earth not only has to cease whatever it is that's making it uneasy or giving it the disease, but it also needs the nutrients or the building blocks in order to manifest the growth. The Creator takes no pleasure in our destruction. But he will not, and we can't expect him to allow anything that is not willing to follow the rules to remain. There's no reason to argue with those who do not wish to listen, who do not wish to understand. Because wisdom will not even enter into a malicious soul. And wisdom is a spirit of discipline. Self-discipline is true salvation. Righteousness can only be weighed on the scale that the Most High gave us to weigh it. And in its simplest form would be the commandments. Keeping the commandments are common sense. Of course you don't want to steal. Of course you shouldn't kill. Of course you shouldn't envy a couple. Nah, don't commit adultery. Keep the Creator first and foremost. Don't put another power before it. These are things that we really shouldn't even have to be told to do. Stealing feels wrong. And the command was not to not kill, it was to not murder. Murder is done to the innocent. Someone can be killed justly. None of the commandments are so heavy to the point that they cannot be held. If you want to open up the rest of the law and look at however many hundred it is, maybe that can get a bit daunting. But if you keep the base 10, there is no possible way to even commit any of the other that have been listed. No nation can truly stand without adhering to these base 10 commandments. They are the basis of community. They are the basis of growth. They are guidelines to how we deal with each other and deal with our Creator. They are the key to restoring balance to this earth and allowing it to live once again. This has been the Wisdom of Solomon, Chapter 1, like it's the first time.